Working on the water, gets in your blood. I used to watch where the oysters grew. I knew exactly where to go to open the season. Now it's so hit and miss, and them not growing here, not growing there. It's terrible on the coast right now. Terrible. My name's Gerald Wayne Beckham. I'm 73 years old, and I'm a commercial clam and oysterman in Cedar Key, Florida. You want to put that right here, Rob?
At one time when you lived in Cedar Key and your father, your grandfather was a commercial fisherman and oysterman, it was a proud heritage. It's a learned trade that has to be passed down through generation to generation in order to feed your family. It's a way of life.
Is that in your hand? All right, catch you something. There you go.
My name's Laura Adams. I live in Cedar Key, Florida, and I harvest shellfish for a living. So where you want to go? You want to go to the strawberry patch?
Yeah, try that. I like to work with my mother. She keeps me motivated.
Right there, he's got some pretty ones, finally.
Keeps me doing the right thing,
I definitely feel that shellfish harvesting might be a thing of the past. There is so much less product than there was 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago.
Everything's changing on a regular basis and changing quick, and you can see it without being a scientist.
This whole flat was a big hill. Now it's moved it. It's washed it inshore.
I just anticipate that one day we'll come back and it will be gone. Just like a place called the Derricks on the other side of the island. Really, in 1 year, it completely went away.
The tide's getting higher, the growth is less, the saltier it gets, the less food there is.
Shellfish really depend on a balance of fresh and salt water. It has to be the correct balance in order for them to spawn, set, and to grow.
People say, well, they didn't grow at all here. I wonder why. I said, well, they got to have the food, the tide, the fresh water. And with the climate change, I don't know that my grandson will even know this way of life.
If the oceans turn acidic or the heat goes up, the fish die, everything dies, and it's just a domino effect.
If you don't acknowledge what's happening around you, you're never going to fix it. It's like a bolt loose on your truck. It's loose, and if you don't acknowledge it's loose, it will never get fixed.
I hope so much that I will be able to pass the torch to my son, and that his children in turn, if that's what they choose to do, will also harvest shellfish.
My hope for the future is that we have some leadership that listens to the people and the families that has done this for generations.
We can't get this back. If it goes away, it will not be suitable for many, many years to come.
We all got to stand up and admit that the climate's changing. And if we don't do something about it, it's going to change us right out of business, right out of a living.